You guys, I made the best jollof ever. Oh my goodness, like this is the best jollof I've ever made, and it was the yummiest jollof I've ever made. Guys, I paired it with your chicken, paired it with your plantain. It was so yummy. I mean, looking at this video right now, like I've already like had two plates already from this rice. Okay, so I already told you that we also made plantain. So come, let's start. So this is your chicken. You put in your chicken. Like this is soft chicken, by the way. No, chicken has different types, right? So this is soft chicken. I seasoned it with curry, thyme, some chicken seasoning, rosemary, onions, just a little bit of salt. So I use ginger and garlic all the time when I'm cooking anyway, because it just definitely balances the flavor of everything. So guys, when you're cooking your chicken, right, you can always go with any chicken flavor that you want, like chicken seasoning that you want. You can't say because, oh, which particular brand of chicken seasoning are you using. You can go with your favorite, because already, like, I feel like everyone has got their own taste, their own acquired taste. So you just always go with your favorite one, and then of course I add a bit of paprika for color, and of course for flavor, right? So you bring that to a boil, you let it boil for some like 10-15 minutes. No, not 15 minutes, 10 minutes I think maximum, because it's soft chicken, like, really. And I'm still gonna fry it, so even if it's not really well cooked, it's gonna still fry. Go in with your pan, put in your cooking oil, right? Cooking oil of your choice. Guys, don't be pressured on this social media street, okay? Don't be pressured about, oh, canola oil or olive oil. Go with the cooking oil that you can get, the cooking oil that is the most economic within your reach, okay? So don't even be like, okay, I saw this person using this, I'm going to use that too. Always use the cooking oil that you like to use, okay? So I'm frying my chicken at this is medium heat, right? I'm frying my chicken at medium heat. The chicken is already done. That's like after 10 minutes I've let it to boil. And I'm gonna still use that stock, by the way. I'm gonna use this chicken stock to cook my jollof rice. That is like the base of my jollof rice. So right now, there is the stock. I'm just gonna fry this chicken, and it's almost done here. And I don't know why, for some reason, my camera was making it look more brown than it actually looked in real life, because it was not, definitely not like this brown, and it's gonna even get brownier. Okay, so on the side, I'm already boiling my tomatoes for jollof rice. So I blended, this is tomato, pepper, and just a bit of onion, just a little bit of onion, tomatoes, habanero pepper, paprika, and normal pepper, normal chilies. If it's not pepper in your side, it's called chilies, right? I feel like it's called chilies everywhere in the world. So there is my chicken is already looking brownier than it looks, because it definitely doesn't look this brown. Okay, so it looks a little bit burnt, but girl, it's not burnt. Okay, so there it is, it's already done. Ah man, guys, the aroma in my kitchen was. So come, let's start cooking the jollof rice. Hot oil, that's my thyme and curry. Guys, this is actually what I like to do personally. Somebody told me that I should try it, and I've since that day, this is how I cook it. I always fry my curry and thyme before I put anything else. Then of course I'm gonna go in with my tin tomato. This is for color, right? So actually, if you fry your curry and your thyme, it gives your jollof rice a really intense flavor, right? So that's just the secret that I always do. This is what probably makes my jollof rice different from everyone, because I fry my curry and I fry my thyme. I know that probably you've never seen this before or heard of it, but one chef actually that works at a very nice hotel told me that this is how I should do it. So there, I've already fried my tin tomato. I'm gonna go in with my onions, red onions preferable. I know that there is white, but you can use red onions always for jollof rice, because red onions have more flavor actually than white onions, right? So that's already cooked now. That's just my thyme, curry, tin tomato, and onions. I've already fried that before I go in with my tomato mix. And then that's just pepper. I just put a little bit of extra pepper, because this my tomato mix already has pepper. Then you go in with your tomato mix, you mix until everything is well cooked and well, yeah. So now I put my seasoning again. This is the seasoning for jollof rice. That first seasoning was for chicken. So I've gone in with my curry, my thyme again, my rosemary. I've gone in ginger and garlic, and a lot of chicken seasoning, different types of jollof seasoning too. And I actually bought jollof seasoning, so I used jollof seasoning as well. So that red one you see is another jollof seasoning or stew seasoning. So guys, if you're cooking jollof, I'd recommend always have paprika in your kitchen. Like even if it's not really for jollof, just always make sure that you have paprika in your kitchen, because paprika makes a whole lot of difference. Even if it's for your stew, for your stews, for your anything that you're cooking, paprika is always my to go, guys. Like I can never survive a day without paprika in my kitchen because I cook every day, by the way. So this is it, guys. It's already cooked. These are my base. This is like the base of my jollof, right? Because jollof rice is actually this part that I'm doing now. You know, if you don't get it right here, you're not gonna your jollof rice is not gonna really taste the way it's supposed to taste, because your base is supposed to be intact. Okay, so you leave it to cook a bit before you go in with your rice. So because I'm using basmati rice, I'm not gonna let it cook for a very long time, you know, because it's not like your normal parboiled rice. So I'm gonna just mix it first, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of hot water and cover it with foil paper to trap in all the steam so that it can cook on time. And then guys, please note, it always has to be cooked on low heat. If it's not low heat, your jollof rice will burn before it's even done, and that'll be a disaster, you know. So you need to always make sure that you're cooking everything on low heat, and then you must always taste your seasoning before you go ahead, so that you make sure that it's not too salty or it's not underspiced, because it has you really need all those jollof flavors. So I'm going in with my hotel. Like I said, I won't really put much because I'm using basmati rice. So I just put like about, this is about 3 cups, and my portion of rice is 1.5 cups. So I'm going in with 3 cups of boiling water for 1.5 cup of basmati rice, right? So it's already, I'm gonna bring it to a boil before I cover it. And then later on, just before the rice is done, I'm gonna come in with a bit of onions as well, and butter. So remember, I said you need to always bring it to a low heat, always and always. Now I'm gonna go in with a handful of carrots. This is just really optional, like entirely optional. You don't really have to, but I love vegetables, so like I always try to incorporate them in all my meals, right? And I think it's really good if you look at it, like it's picture perfect with all these things that I'm saying, with the carrots and everything. Okay, there it is. Then now I'm covering it with my foil paper to trap in the steam, so that you make sure that your jollof rice is done evenly, so that you will not have it done under and then on top it's not done. Then I'm gonna start frying the plantain. So this is my prep for plantain. This is how I cut my plantain. So you can go in with this method. You can try it with this method if you've never tried it before, or if you've always wondered how do they even get the plantain to look like that. Or you can go in with this one. You just cut it into two, and then you now come and cut it into two again, and then you start dicing it, right? So you just go vertical, you dice it vertical. You'll see how I'm gonna do it now. Okay, good. Then I'll flip my chopping board over, then I'll start dicing it. Do you see how easy peasy lemon squeezy? It's that easy, okay? So now after this, I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of salt, because plantain is actually over sweet for my own liking. I don't really like eating it too much because it's just too sweet. And me, I love salty things. So anyway, I'm gonna sprinkle the salt a bit, and then I'm gonna start frying my plantain. So this is the process of frying it. There's nothing complicated about it. It's just a normal way of frying any other thing that you know you used to fry. So low heat, okay, of course, low heat. Then you toss in your plantain. Then you start frying it until it's golden brown. Then you remove it from fire, right? So I'm not gonna abandon my jollof rice, of course. I'm gonna come back and check it again. There it is. So my carrots are still on top. So the reason why I didn't put my carrots, I didn't dip them down, is because I don't want them to be over soft, and I don't want them to melt into the rice. So the rice is actually like 50% done here. You can already see it's already 50% done. The water is already starting to dry, and as it should. So I also added bay leaf. There's my bay leaf. I don't know if I spoke about that earlier, because that's like one of the most important ingredients of jollof rice. So you always have to make sure that your pot is covered very well, and your full paper is trapping in. There's no air coming out, there's no air coming in, right? So there it is. My plantain is almost done and the jollof is almost done. My children are already, oh, mommy, I want to eat, mommy, I want to eat. Because the aroma in the whole house is, oh man, the house is going crazy. So there it is, ta-da, it's almost ready. Just a little bit of oil left, just a little bit of water. You constantly have to check on your jollof rice. Like I said, I'm going to go in with my onions and butter, right, to make it a bit soft. So there it is, guys. You will see towards the end of the video what the outcome was. It was so yummy. You should really definitely try this recipe and let me know how it goes. So please, if you've not subscribed before, please take this opportunity to subscribe because I post the most pang recipes ever. Okay, so see you on my next video. Keep watching and please remember to subscribe, remember to comment, and remember to like. Thank you so much, besties. See ya soon. The rice is ready. Voila. Bon appetit. Now you can now indulge. Okay. So this is me dishing it. Guys, oh, even if you are not a chef, you don't really have to be a chef to try my recipes. You don't really have to be like, oh no, I don't even know how to cook. Because my recipes, I give full details recipes. Guys, anyway, this recipe, right, it's not for people that are trying to lose weight because the amount of oil we use in all these things. Imagine the amount of oil we use in fry. We use cooking oil for frying the rice. I mean, for cooking the rice, we use cooking oil to fry the plantain. We use cooking oil to fry the chicken. So that's like a whole lot of oil. So if you're trying to lose the weight or you're trying to keep fit, this is like a treat meal, once in a while meal, okay? So go and try this recipe for your husband, for your boyfriend, for your family, for your bobo, and come back and give us feedback. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And please remember to subscribe. Bye. Enjoy the video.